Okay, so now we are going to discuss the verb ser, which is very popular. We use it all the time because it's a verb to identify. We use to identify things like people, places, and also to tell where someone or something is from, or express possession. So this verb is really rich. It has a lot of rules and you can apply it in many different ways. So let's get started. Let's see, first we're gonna see the conjugation of this verb, how it looks like. And so the verb ser, okay? And we are in the present tense, and so to be, ser, that's the verb. Conjugated, yo soy, I am, tú eres, you are, él, ella, usted es. So he, she, or this is usted, the formal way to address someone. Nosotros, nosotras, that's the we are, somos in this case. Vosotros, vosotras, sois. This is the one they use in Spain. And ellos, ellas, ustedes, son. So this is they or you guys are. Ser, it's an irregular verb because, yeah, as we can see, changes a lot. We only keep the S. Here changes completely. Here changes completely. Here we only keep the S and then everything else is different. And so it is regular. So let's go, let's review these rules because this verb applies many different rules depending on what we're talking about. The first one is about the origin. So if we are talking about someone's origin or something, you know, a thing, the origin of a thing or a product, we will use the verb ser. Okay? So, ¿de dónde eres tú? Where are you from? Yo soy de México. So the person is answering saying, I'm from Mexico. Okay? ¿De dónde eres tú? Yo soy de México. So here's my verb, I am. And we need to use the preposition de because we're saying from, the origin of someone. To express possession. Okay? For example, this dog is Elena's. And so, es de Elena. And then we need to use a preposition de to indicate possession. What something is made of. In this case, it's a table and it's made out of wood. And so, es de madera. This preposition also tells us what something is made of. Characteristics. So this is like we are always describing people, things, places. So this is the verb we use for any characteristic that we are providing. In this case, we are describing this table. So es redonda because it's round and yellow, amarilla. Okay, es redonda y amarilla. So any characteristic like personality traits also we use the verb ser. Okay, so usted es muy simpático, señor. So she's saying that he is a very nice man. Okay, and he's saying, thank you, miss. Gracias, señorita. Usted es muy amable. So you are very nice or polite. So every time we use characteristics to describe, we're going to use the verb ser. With inherent qualities. Okay, for example, dogs are normally obedient, and so this is an inherent quality of dogs. Son obedientes. Dogs are obedient. Or family. In this case, they are all happy, enjoying themselves, and so we are a happy family. Somos una familia feliz. Normally, families most of the time try to be happy or consider themselves happy to be together. Third rule, it's about occupation. Okay, so any occupation that we have, like a permanent or what we are right now, it's included in this category. Soy actor. Tú eres carpintero. Luis es programador de computadoras. Nosotros somos estudiantes de español. So every time that we talk about occupation, we're going to use the verb ser, like here underlined. Another rule, what something is, okay, when we need to describe something. That, for example, here, this is a dictionary. Es un diccionario. Who someone is. You know, when we say who we are going to use the verb ser. So, in this case, yo soy Luis Andrés Rosales. He's introducing himself. He's saying, I am Luis Andrés Rosales, telling us who he is. For days, months, years, and seasons, we always use the verb ser. Hoy es jueves. Today is Thursday. Here in this calendar, it is Thursday. Es septiembre. It's September. Yes, right here it says that it's September. It's the year 2008. And so, yes, it is. And so, es el año 2008. And then to give the date, so today is Thursday, September 4th, 2008. Hoy es jueves 4 de septiembre de 2008. In seasons, it is fall. Es otoño. For time of the day, when we review the time, telling time, we're going to see that the verb ser is always used when we talk about time. When we want to find out what time it is, ¿qué hora es? And then we answer, for example, in this case, it's 1 o'clock. So, es la una, because it's singular, it's just one. And if it happens to be more than one, which is in this case is 3:30, so it's going to be son las 3:30. And then in this case is plural. Another rule to tell for whom or for what something is intended. So, and then we're going to have to use para for that. That's a preposition for. So, esa calculadora es para Armando. We're saying that that calculator is for Armando. So, that's the intention. You know, someone bought it for him. For deadlines, when we have a deadline, you know, a paper or an essay, or study for something, that's deadlines. And so we're going to use also the verb ser and then para again. So like it's for, we need to have it done by Friday in this case. And so la invitación es para el viernes. And then we use para every single time. Another rule when we talk about impersonal expressions, these are the ones that we say all the time, like it's important, it's true, it's necessary, it's incredible, it's wonderful. In Spanish, we use es. This is the equivalent of it's. Es importante, es verdad, es necesario, es increíble, es maravilloso. And here are the translations in English as well. Necesario, necessary. Increíble, incredible. When something takes place, and like what kind of things take place. So this is usually events. Okay, so this is events are things that may take place at a certain time. Or a place. So, for example, here, parties, fiestas, discusiones, discussions, conferencias, conferences, desfiles is parades, partidos, juegos is games, like pretty much sports games, bodas, weddings, graduaciones, graduations, reuniones, reunions or meetings, conciertos, concerts, funerales, funerals, clases, just classes, películas, movies. So in this case, an event, it would be when this event or where, this event is going to be, which is a movie. It's going to be at the movie theater Los Robles. Es en el cine Los Robles. So that's the verb ser. Here's a question. So, and then she's asking, ¿y de dónde es usted, Lionel? So, and where are you from, Lionel? And so the options are Argentina or China. So he's answering. The answer for this is Argentina. He's Messi, he's a famous soccer player, and he's actually from Argentina. Okay, so that's the presentation for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And then there's a practice at the last slide. It's gonna be a practice for you, so you can put to practice this concept that we just discussed. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.